Community of Shared Future, a brainchild of President Xi Jinping. And this idea and aspiration is very much aligned with the concept of the world is a family that has been pronounced by our Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri. We welcome the initiative by China to promote openness, inclusiveness, and mutual respect, and we support the concept in principle. With regard to the Global Development Initiative that has been mooted by President Xi Jinping, we look at it as an opportunity for us to work together to provide a more robust, more inclusive and this can work hand in hand with the SDGs 2030 that we have all agreed upon. We also discuss matters pertaining to the Belt and Road Initiative, the two countries' Twin Parks project, the East Coast Rail Link project, and the Automotive High-Tech Valley Cooperation. As we all know, the ECRL is a project that is going to be realized, and we have started working on it. Under the Twin Parks project, again, China is celebrating the 10th anniversary of the establishment of the China-Malaysia Qinzhou Industrial Park this year, while Malaysia, through MITI and the Pahang State Government, is preparing for the 10th anniversary of its sister industrial park, the MCKIP, Malaysia-China Kuantan Industrial Park, next year. But we agreed that it doesn't matter which year. What is most important, I think we should celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Twin Parks project between the two countries. We also welcome more investment from China in the area of digital economy. I have also impressed upon His Excellency that we take digital economy as premium, as the way forward to rebuild our economy and also to sustain our future growth. And it is very important that I think we work more closely together between the telecommunication companies and other areas relating to digital economy. We also discuss other matters pertaining to the relationship between ASEAN and China as a dialogue partner in terms of how do we make the CSP work better, how do we work on the idea of common development, on food security, and widening the free trade area. I am also very thankful to Mr. Wang that he reminded me that we also have an understanding and agreement on cooperation in the area of basketball. And I thank him for his facilitation. That is another diplomacy, yes. Basketball diplomacy between the two countries. And there are other areas that we have a lot of understanding in the way we look at the world today, in terms of the international architecture, in terms of the politics, and in terms of how important it is for like-minded countries to work together closer for a better future of the world for everyone. So thank you. Over to you, my dear friend.
各位记者朋友，大家好！很高兴应我的老朋友、好朋友Saifuddin班长邀请，再次访问马来西亚。
Well, dear friends from the press, good afternoon. It is a great pleasure for me to visit again Malaysia at the invitation of my good friend and old friend, Minister Saifuddin.
我完全赞成外长先生刚才对我们的这次会谈所给予的这个全面的总结。
I fully agree with the overview that the minister just now gave to summarize our meetings and discussions today.
我们两国是有着千年友谊的好朋友，也是合作共赢的好伙伴。中方始终是从战略高度和长远角度看待和发展中马关系。明年将是中马建立全面战略伙伴关系10周年，后年我们将迎来两国建交50周年，中马关系面临着新的重要的发展机遇。我此次到访就是要同马来西亚的朋友们一道，重温初心，继往开来，为中马关系设定新目标，明确新重点，推动双方的合作迈上新的台阶。
Our two countries are good friends with millennia-old friendship, and we are good partners with win-win cooperation. China has always looked at and grown its relations with Malaysia from a strategic height and a long-term perspective. Next year is the 10th anniversary of China-Malaysia Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, and the year after next, we will celebrate the 50th anniversary of our diplomatic relations. China-Malaysia relations face new and important opportunities for further growth. This time I'm visiting Malaysia is to work with the Malaysian side to revisit our regional aspiration, build on the past progress and achievements, and set new goals for the relationship, identify new priorities for the relationship, and bring our cooperation to new heights.
我今天上午拜会了阿卜杜拉最高元首和伊斯迈尔总理，刚刚同外长进行的会谈十分深入，也非常的友好。
Well, this morning I called on His Majesty the King and His Excellency the Prime Minister. Just now I concluded a productive, friendly, and in-depth discussion with the Foreign Minister.
我们就秉持天下一家的理念，朝着构建中马命运共同体的方向共同努力，达成了共识。中国和马来西亚理念相近，利益相融，人文相同，彼此的命运本已就休戚与共。那么明确共建命运共同体的大方向，将赋予中马全面战略伙伴关系新的时代内涵，为两国的合作开辟更为广阔的发展前景。
We have reached important common understanding that we will, guided by the philosophy that the world is a family, explore the direction of working toward the building of a community with a shared future. China and Malaysia share similar philosophies, interconnected interests, and close people-to-people and cultural links. Our destinies and futures are tied together already. So, to reaching that common understanding on exploring a community with a shared future, it will give new substance to the comprehensive strategic partnership between our two countries in the new era, and it will open up broader and brighter prospects for bilateral cooperation.
我们同意高质量共建“一带一路”，推动全球发展倡议落地，以推进两国双元10周年为契机，打造经贸创新发展的先行区和“一带一路”产能合作的示范区，培育数字经济、绿色发展等合作的新增长点，共同提升竞争能力和发展水平。
We agree to promote high-quality Belt and Road cooperation to deliver on the Global Development Initiative. We will leverage the opportunity offered by the 10th anniversary of the Twin Industrial Parks to put in place a pilot zone for innovative economic and trade cooperation and a demonstration zone for production capacity cooperation of the Belt and Road Initiative. We will foster new growth points in the digital economy, green development, and other areas so that we can jointly improve our competitiveness and level of development.
我们对接了互联互通的发展的蓝图，双方将全力推进好东海岸铁路的建设和沿线的开发，就新马铁路的建设保持沟通。我们还讨论了 打通泛亚铁路中线的远景的目标，通过对接中老铁路、中泰铁路，那么实现我们的联通和发展，加速区域一体化的进程。
We also discussed the connection of our blueprint for connectivity. We will redouble our efforts to advance the ECRL project and the development of areas along the line. We will stay in communication on the construction of the Singapore-Malaysia Railway. We also discussed achieving the long-term objective of having this completion of the central line of the Pan-Asia Railway link, so that through the connectivity of China, Laos, and Thailand railways, we can really achieve interconnected development and speed up the process of regional integration.
我们商定了惠民亲民的务实的举措，中方要进口更多的马来西亚的棕榈油，还有你们的热带水果。今天中午我们进行了工作午餐，最后好朋友给我上的甜点是猫山王做的这个 cake， 那么给我留下深刻的印象，非常的好吃。
We also agreed on practical measures to deliver real benefit to our two peoples. China is ready to import more palm oil and tropical fruit and other agricultural products from Malaysia. Well, this morning we had a working lunch. The Prime Minister served Mustan cheesecake as dessert, which is so delicious, and I'm so impressed.
中方将尽快安排马来西亚留学生回到中国去复学和复课，那么实现他们的人生的梦想。我们还计划大幅度的增加两国的直航的航班，我想这符合两国人民的愿望。随着疫情得到进一步的管控，那么两国人民又可以像走亲戚一样的常来常往。
China will also make early arrangements for the first group of students from Malaysia to return to China and resume their study at an early date, and to help them achieve the dream of their life. We also plan to dramatically increase the number of direct flights between our two countries. That is consistent with the aspiration of the two peoples. We are confident as the COVID situation continues to be managed, the people of our two countries can visit each other as often as possible as members and relatives of the family.
我们凝聚了维护地区和平稳定的政治共识，将倡导真正的多边主义，践行开放的区域主义，维护东盟的中心地位，以及以东盟为主导的区域合作的架构，拒绝阵营对抗和冷战思维，加快推进COC 的磋商，共同把南海建设成为和平之海、合作之海。
We also built political consensus on maintaining peace and stability in the region. We will advocate true multilateralism and advance open regionalism. We will uphold ASEAN centrality and the ASEAN-led regional cooperation framework. We will oppose bloc confrontation and Cold War mentality. We'll also speed up the consultation on the COC and work together to build the South China Sea into a sea of peace and cooperation.
各位朋友，马来西亚是我此次出访东南亚的收官之战。此行历时10天，到访了缅甸、泰国、菲律宾、印度尼西亚，还有马来西亚5国，出席了蓝莓合作的外长会，还有20国集团的外长会，还到访了东盟秘书处，并应邀发表了政策的演讲。
Dear friends, Malaysia is the final and concluding stop of my trip to Southeast Asia. During the past 10 days, I visited Myanmar, Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia, and I attended the foreign ministers' meetings of the Lantong-Mekong Cooperation and G20. I also visited the ASEAN Secretariat and delivered a policy speech at their invitation.
一路走来，我深切地感受到地区各国追求和平发展的强烈的愿望， 深切感受到中国和东盟各国人民之间的深厚的友谊，深切感受到中国和东盟加强合作的紧迫的需求。
Throughout the trip, I feel so deeply and strongly the aspiration of countries in the region for peace and development. I feel so strongly and deeply the profound friendship between the people of China and ASEAN countries. And I feel deeply and strongly the urgent need and bright prospect for enhanced cooperation between China and ASEAN.
中国和东盟各国人民在这片土地上友好交流数千年，谁也无法把我们分开，谁也不能阻挡我们共同走向发展振兴。我们愿意与包括马来西亚在内的东盟朋友们携起手来，深化战略互信，加强战略协作，齐心协力维护好地区的稳定，聚精会神推进我们的共同发展，为促进中国东盟各国人民的福祉，为促进世界的和平与繁荣做出我们的不懈的努力。
The people of China and ASEAN countries have been interacting with one another on this piece of land for over millennia. No one can separate us. No one can stop us from marching toward development and vitalization. We stand ready to work with Malaysia and other friends in ASEAN and join hands to deepen strategic mutual trust, enhance strategic coordination, and work together with one mind to uphold regional stability and to work together with one mind to promote common development so that we can work tirelessly for the well-being of the Chinese and ASEAN people and for peace and prosperity of the world at large. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Datuk Seri and His Excellency Wang Yi. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our joint press conference for today. Thank you for your attendance. Announcing the departure of the Honorable Datuk Seri Saifuddin Abdullah, Minister of Foreign Affairs Malaysia, and His Excellency Wang Yi, State Councillor and Foreign Minister of the People's Republic of China.